Monaco's got Joe Bellingham too. Not as hyped as his brother, but it's a Bellingham. 8-bit Erling Haaland. The 8-bits are kind of a big hit this year so far. At least what I've been seeing in sales so far. Is everybody doing okay? Anybody there? Say hello. Something. Thumbs up. So I know you're alive. Six spots left. Anybody just catch the end of the African Confederations tournament? That was pretty crazy. There's always a lot of drama in the AFCON tournament. Senegal coming down with the W. Controversially. Yeah, I don't know. That seems sketchy. It was questionable all around for sure. The protest and then the penalty come back out. It doesn't look like he necessarily meant to. Mendy was starting to go the other way anyway too, but yeah, questionable stuff. We got 6 spots left, everybody. 6 spots left in the first case, Topps Flagship. That it would seem that the general thought behind this product so far has been really good. Product has been good. It's a really good price point. The hits are good, and this rookie class has a lot of potential. A lot of really good names in the rookie class. Leonard Carl's stuff is going crazy. And then Esteval Macetuano for Real Madrid, Dro Unet for Barcelona. A lot of really good rookies, and the hits are pretty good. A lot of chrome inserts. The 1955 autos have looked really good, and then, like I said, the 8-bit inserts are kind of really good. No, there's going to be a new case. So if we can get this one filled, as soon as this one gets filled, we get a few cases in, get some people in, I'll drop the next case so you guys can get first dibs. So make sure I would hold off if you're looking to get into the next one. There will be another one. Yeah, no problem. Hey, Brandon. 6 spots left. We've got Inter Milan is the big dog left. Like I said, it's got some really good potential. R9 Ronaldo, base autographs, and it's in the checklist. And then it's got Wesley Schneider autographs as well in the base auto checklist. Martinez, DiMarco, and then the 1955 autographs, it's got Samuel Eto'o and Zanetti in addition to Martinez. Best of the best, legendary numbers, Ronaldo. He's got an autograph in that as well. Bastoni, home pitch, which is case hit. It's got Barella and Esposito. So a lot of potential in that Inter spot, and then the other spots are really good value stuff as well. So there's nothing horrible left. If somebody wants to take Inter with one of the other smaller teams, you can send a discounted offer. You want to take maybe $5 off one of the smaller teams in addition to enter. That'd be good. Like to get these filled and get them going. We've only got 6 spots left, and only so much time to open stuff. Some of the sketch cards in the set have looked really good too. I've seen a couple artist proof sketches. That's always been a pretty big thing in like Star Wars cards, Marvel stuff like that, sketch cards. So it's kind of cool to see it with some of these. Yeah, the puzzle cards are nice. They're a hard hit though. Only 9 of each variant. And there's the checklist is really nice, but hard hits for sure. I don't even know the chances of you being able to acquire the entire puzzle jigsaw. Man, that would be an expensive chase, but somebody's probably going to do it. I don't even know who the cheapest one of those would be. Maybe Foden or Kane, because it's Yamal, Vinny Jr., Kane, Declan Rice, and Foden. Yeah, I would think maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Foden or Declan Rice possibly would be the cheapest ones to chase all of. Lamine Yamal would be crazy expensive to try to get all of them. Six spots left. 6 spots left. If anyone's interested, send some offers. 10 to 15% off teams that are left. We can get this moving, get it ripping. Like I said, I've got another case loaded up, ready to go once we get moving. And then I've also got a cheap random that I'll probably do for next week as well. And I'm really surprised that Dortmund spot is still available out of all of those. Now, Inter, I mean, that Ronaldo's good, but those Dortmund potential. Erling Holland on the 8-bit. He's got the Roots autograph as well. Yeah, we don't have too much time on Flagship for EPL Chrome drops on the 5th of February. It'll be interesting to see Top's first year back with EPL in a long time. Already some of the checklist stuff looks really good for that too. We've got that on its way as well. Something to look forward to. Send offers. Maybe if any of these teams fancy any of these teams, send an offer. We'll work something. The bigger the bundle, the better the deal. In the meantime, what do you guys want to talk about? Any Bears or any Bears fans? Patriots probably gonna get the win too. Rams. You've got some investment tonight then. Niners. Oh yeah, Niners. That was rough. That was rough. I've got a coworker of mine who's a big 49ers fan. At that point, kind of wish they would have just not played at all. I just don't like the Patriots. Yeah, it was pretty rough. That whole George Kittle injury was pretty rough. He's had a bad year this year for injuries. But honestly, it's kind of the whole season was pretty bad for injuries. I don't think I've seen so many Achilles tendon tears in my life. Achilles tendons, ACLs. Everybody was tearing everything. Ben's in, athletic club. 5 teams left, 4 teams left. I thought we were just at 6, were we not? Or did I miscount something? Could have sworn we were at 6 left. Last time I checked, 6 minus 1 is 5. I don't show another one. Am I crazy, or is that not? Were we not just at 6? Maybe we weren't. Maybe we were at 5. Someone told me I'm crazy, or maybe I wasn't crazy. I mean, it doesn't even. I'm not showing it even on orders. Maybe I don't see it anywhere. Yeah, I'm certain that there was 6 left, and then Ben bought one, and it dropped to 4. I gotta see. Caleb's in for AX. I gotta figure out what just happened. Oh, now it's back. All right, well, that's weird. Newcastle. It was Newcastle. It just disappeared and then just randomly came back. Odd. All right, back to 4 left. Caleb's in for 1. Ben's in for 1. So that just leaves Monaco, Inter Milan, Dortmund, and Newcastle. Dortmund and Inter. Where Zach's in for Dortmund. Got you. 3 left. Inter. Monaco, Newcastle. Efficient in for Newcastle. Oh, it's Eric. It's my brother. I was like, why do I know that name? All right. Welcome in, Eric. Congrats on your first purchase. Honestly, I would have gone with Inter instead of Newcastle if I were you, but what you need to do is sell all those Pokemon cards you have and just start buying soccer cards. What you need to do. Yeah, it's gonna be, I don't know what. Yeah, that Broncos game was rough. That's kind of like a you're like, okay, yeah, you won, but let's just send the Bills on. Probably be a better game. That was rough. Two spots left. Inter and Monaco. Somebody, I'll do a nice discount. If somebody wants Inter Milan for $60. $60 for Inter Milan. And then Monaco for whatever, 14 or 13, something. Inter Milan, Ronaldo autograph, Wesley Schneider, Lautaro Martinez. River should sign. Yeah. I still, as a diehard Colts fan, I still don't understand the River signing. $60 for Inter Milan. Whatever you want to offer for Monaco. Just the final 2. Down to 2. I don't know if there's any Fort Wayne locals in the chat right now, but I went to my first Comets game last night, hockey. Lived in Fort Wayne for like 14 years. The first time I went to a Comets game. It was fun. It was, I don't know. Never been a big hockey guy. But it wasn't bad. They make a good atmosphere at least. Two spots. Can't go a ton lower than 60 on Inter Milan for this one. someone does both of them, I'll do 70 for both of them, for Monaco and Inter. Another $7 off Monaco, 11 off of Inter. I know there's a lot of new people in this break. Actually, I think the vast majority of people in this break, I think, are new. Probably 90%. So there's a couple things we do that kind of make it, I don't know, a little bit more fun. I think I do an auto bounty for every break. So once this fills, we'll randomize the teams. The top team is the auto bounty for the break. If that spot hits an autograph, that whoever has that spot gets $10 in break credit. We've had that hit a couple times. So you get the autograph and you get $10. So it's kind of a fun way to add a little stake into it. And then again, if you're new, so everything stacks. So if you buy into multiple breaks, nothing ships until you buy a shipping label. So I can keep your stack as long as you would like, and you only have to buy one $6 label. So it's a way for you to save money on shipping. You're not paying shipping on every break if you're buying 3-4 breaks, in a week or whatever. So just know that those shipping labels are in the store. If you just buy one, into one break, and you're like, that's it, I'm out, I'm done. You buy a label that signifies that I ship your cards, and within 1 or 2 days, I'll have your card shipped when you buy a label. So, but you can get a stack as big as you want, and you can hold it as long as you want. But all right, Monaco's off the board. Last one, Inter Milan. $60 still stands. Somebody wants it for 60. $60. Again, it's got a really nice checklist. R9 Ronaldo autographs and the base autograph checklist there. One left. Inter Milan. I don't know why, that it seems like Inter Milan is always one of the last teams to sell in my breaks. But like I said, I'm confident. Oh yeah, no, I understand. Definitely my my MO and my goal is never to shame anybody into buying anything. We can sit here, and if it doesn't sell, then we'll do it some other time. But I'm confident we can get it to go tonight. It's one of those spots that it's like it's got a really good checklist. It's just kind of, it doesn't have as much of a cult following as a lot of the other teams do, especially in the United States. So it's one of the, what I need to do is just find a diehard Inter Milan fan and get them in, secure this spot every time. All right. Caleb's got it. Yeah, I hope we get a Ronaldo autograph. That would be awesome. So hopefully, if you guys haven't seen a lot of this stuff yet, I'll go slow for a little bit for the first maybe box or so. But like I said, there's a lot of base, and so we'll move a little bit quickly, a little bit more quick, a little quicker, as we get into it. But we're full. We are good to go. Like I said, once we get a box or two in here, I'll drop the other case, and you guys can pick up first dibs on those next spots if you want. Just give me a minute while I get the product, and then we'll run that auto bounty, and then we'll get going, messing everything up. The second case, all the pricing, total pricing is the same. I rebalanced a couple teams that needed to be moved up and down a little bit, but I'm extremely, extremely, extremely confident that you won't find better prices. I will stake my reputation on it. Like I said, the total price is all still the same, but I'm still getting the hang of balancing the teams exactly right. So there were just a couple, 2 or 3 tweaks that needed to be made. But all right, so there's the 12 boxes. So each box is going to have an ultimate chrome pack. We'll save those for the end, rip those all at one time, and then go from there. Let me get the list here so I can show you guys who you have if you need refreshed. Give me 2 seconds. Welcome in on anybody watching on Instagram. And Greg, I saw you hop in there. Well, that's not... All right, there's some teams. All right, let's get this up so you can see it real fast. Here are your teams. Like I said, a lot of new names here. I'll go slow, but if you guys need time, if there's a hit, I'll call out who got it. But Sean's for Liverpool, Alan Rees new, Sonny's new, Jose, Glenn, Mitch is back in with Chelsea, Arian back in Tottenham, Gink Strasbourg. Gink's got a good checklist. All rookies. Steven with his faithful Barcelona and Rizzo. Dan's here. Hey, Dan. All right, so there's the team. So here's what we'll do. I'll just grab the list as it falls here, run it into a one-time randomization. Top team on this list is the auto bounty. So here we go. Really, 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 really cheap. I'll say that. Really cheap. I'll drop the other one, and it's the same price here in a minute. I think it's like $150, which, like I said, is very, 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 very cheap compared to what I've seen. And that's all of Barcelona. Manchester United. That's Matt. I think he has Manchester United. Marks of excellence, Rooney. $10 wouldn't seem like much. Oh my goodness. I could go a lot about pricing that I've seen, and now that I'm kind of in the ins and outs of it and know a lot, it's amazing. It's amazing. Some of the prices that I see. But I mean, they list it and people buy it, so I guess I can't say much, but it's crazy. That's why I say I am very, very confident that the prices that you see here, you will not find better prices. Confident. And hopefully you get good customer service. That's my goal. Have fun. I'm not a high pressure salesman. If I were a salesman, I would be out of a job. But I love soccer. I love trading cards. And so we have fun. All right, so here we go. Auto Brownies Man U. This is 26-001. Once I'll get one box in, and then I'll drop the next case for you guys. Get early access. Anybody play Topps Total Football? I actually do play Topps Total Football. So these are the Flagship Chrome, the Ultimate Stage packs. Like I said, we'll set those off. I'm going to put them under here, and we'll do all of those at one time at the end. Lots of base. So everything ships unless you tell me otherwise. If you don't want your veteran non-rookie base, it will be given away to kids at the Fort Wayne FC soccer games. If I don't hear anything from you, everything ships. So the first couple boxes, I think I'm going to do individual packs opening. And then because there's so much, I might, once we get farther along, do stacks. So open up a whole box and then go through the cards. That way we can move a little faster. First one, the Aloe for Dortmund to 150 on the blue. I was definitely not prepared for the first numbered card already. I'm a pretty big fan of the design this year. It looks sharp. I think it will look really good in chrome. I kind of like the slick, futuristic design. Trophy Chasers is one of the inserts, pretty common insert. The odds aren't out yet for this product, but there's been enough open that it's pretty evident what the chasers are. Leonard Carl, probably the biggest rookie chase of this set right now. And I say probably, it's not even really close. He's definitely the biggest chase. I did ping it, yes. I pinged it when I first got on. I don't think you can ping more than once, can you? No. I would just send 1,000 notifications. That'd be annoying. Unit for Barcelona, also one of the big rookie chases. Elise on the silver. These are being called raindrop parallels. Chelsea. Yes, he is in this as a rookie. Correct. Like sixth year rookie card. Thing with it is like he's still high up on the list, but I think, and based on the prices of some of this early Carl, if you check eBay, like I think he's a bigger chase than Esteval. Jose Mourinho, this is the 8-bit, so insert. So far, it's been, I think, one of the most popular inserts. Jose Mourinho. It's for Porto. Some cool cards. Finale, Enrique, Marquinhos. I think Masasueno would have been really big, but he didn't get any autographs in this checklist. First autograph, here we go. Nathan Eke to 75 from Manchester City. Nate coming in late, picking up the Man City. Sat there forever. First autograph of the day. That was one of the just sold today, actually. One of the longer sitting spots. Good way to start. First box. I got an autograph. So autographs in this set are about 1 in every 2 boxes. So you're guaranteed an auto or a relic per box, and it seems the typical drop rate so far has been about 1 in every 2. This pink flow factor. These are not numbered inserts. Phil Foden, Man City. Kimmich, James. And then the obviously you got auto relics as well. Relics, autos, some of the bigger chases. The Ultimate Stage cards also have autographs in them as well. Roots, another fairly common insert. Probably one of my favorite though. So it's all of the roots, the players' roots. So they're old clubs. I think there's some pretty cool design with the roots. Like I said, we'll move faster as we get going, but since this is the first box that we've opened, people haven't been watching any other. So legendary numbers, more rare of an insert, but best of the best numbers. Franz Beckenbauer, a little bit more rare. That was from Munich. Some of the big chases we're looking for in terms of inserts. Home advantage, case hit inserts. Some of the really short print sketch cards, obviously. There's the murals. Ryan Shirky on the silver. Sketch, what else did I say? Murals, home advantage. Mind Games, I think, is another case hit short print. And then there's Brazilian Artistry. Gold, John McGinn to 50 for Aston Villa. Another one that just went. Mitch picking up that one. For now, it gets a spot. We'll see how long it lasts. Trophy Chasers Gakpo. There's also a lot of short print image variations. Those are fairly rare. I haven't seen them all, so I don't know what they all look like, but it seems like from the ones you see, they're pretty noticeable. So if I miss one, shout it out. Chris Wood. There's another 8-bit David Alaba, Real Madrid. I saw an out of 10 8-bit Yamal sold today. Crazy card. Kenneth Taylor on silver. All right, hey, give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry. Ronaldinho has PSG cards as well, and Milan. I can't quote you exactly what it is for each one, but he's got PSG, I think roots cards as well. Born Champ, Saka, another insert, more common insert. Yeah, if you're in our Discord, the MBB Discord, drop the checklist in there as well. You just scroll back a little bit, but Virgil van Dijk, Celtic, the roots. Yamal, UCL team of the season. Due Uike for Chelsea on the silver. Estevao, first Estevao I've seen on the rookie. There's an Erling Haaland Dortmund roots. Oh, there we go. Erling Haaland to 99 on the 8-bit. Told you that Dortmund spot. That's a really nice card. Like I said, those 8-bits have been selling hot in the very short amount of time they've been out. That's a really nice card. Zach taking it down. That's about as good of a first start as you can get. The even the base inserts of those definitely worth keeping. Especially for some of the bigger names. Yamal's base ones are going really good too. Born Champ. That is super hard to read names on that. Silver on silver. Aganhoa. Sarko Hall. Paez. There was a lot of people that had him pretty high up on the rookie list too. He's kind of lost a little bit of hype. Eric George, Graham. So in a lot of products, yes. I don't. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think there is, or at least I have not heard or seen it with Flagship. I don't think there is. Merlin had Sorcerer's packs. We pulled one of those. Yumandi. Yeah, I was gonna say I have not heard or seen of it. There are specific packs and other products that do have that. Like I said, with Merlin, we had a Sorcerer's pack, and then they've started doing it. They did it with Inception. Inception had those as well. Silver. It was pretty cool to pull the Sorcerer's pack. If you follow my Instagram, I clipped the scene. I did. I opened it without even realizing it even says Sorcerer's pack on there. And I just went right through it. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Pablo Garcia, sorry, on the Betis. The Trophy Chasers. Nieri. Looking. So these are I think we've seen a couple of these, but Trophy Chasers, Tottenham, Chelsea, or not Chelsea, Chelsea and PSG, or whoever the other one was. Levi Colwill for Chelsea on the purple, the 250. Here's the best of the best, R9 Ronaldo, Inter Milan. What do you say? It's like a yellow flow factor. William Gomez, these are also not numbered. Yellow. Kenneth Taylor, PSG on the champions. Cito. Isco Riley. Oliver Kahn on the 8-bit. It's a goalkeeper. That's one of my favorites. Valentin, Griezmann, Dija. Goetz, Watkins, McAllister, Reagan Heskey, Manchester City, Martinelli, Dembele. All right. You all stayed with me for the first case. Like I said, you get first dibs on this second case. Let me make it live real fast. And okay, there it is. The next one's up. If you want to get in on it early, go for it. We're moving to box 2. Mitch getting Chelsea. All right. We'll do one more individual and then we'll try stacks. I've never done stacks before. I'm not sure if it's faster, but so was I. Green, Kevin De Bruyne for Napoli. First product, top product we've seen him in the Napoli kit. Hey, speaking of Napoli, there goes Napoli. Who had Napoli in this one? It was Allen. Yeah, there you go. I got them both. Time again. Mecca. Doku. Roots, Jamal Musiala. One of the few that is still at the team that his roots card is for. João Pedro. I just saw he's back playing again. It's good to see. Since he broke his leg. Mbe on the silver future stars. Vega, Maza, Mbe again. Toro Martinez and the Born Champs. Yet, Sobelzai, Bremer, De Bruyne again on the teardrop or raindrop. Chelsea. Lewandowski on the 8-bit. Genius. Purple, Sonati for Athletic Club. Let's leave that in a second. Gasco, Kimmich, Young, Williams. Fina, Larson, yellow, Reagan Heskey, Flow Factor. It's not easy to say. Reece James, Davis, Flow Factor. Houston, Crucio, Roots, Angel Di Maria for Benfica, Maeda, Mora, Marco. Best of the best numbers. Del Piero. Pirlo for Juventus. Schick. Ramos. Trophy Chasers. Cucho. For Betis. Leonard Carl. Rookie. Burn for Newcastle on the silver. Dumfries. Pink, Florian Wirtz. The Flow Fractor, not numbered. Liverpool, Bonnie on the Trophy Chasers. All right, Gallagher. This is box number 2. Box 2 of 12, Greg. So, yes, just started. Holland on the 8-bit. Rogers on silver. Some couple Carl bases so far. Nothing crazy. But everything I've been seeing, he's been hitting a lot. So Born Champs, Pedro, Musiala, Hailu. Tammany. Here's PSV 75, black and white, Serginho Dest. I like those black and white. PSV this time around. What was Allen? Slaughterback. Yamal, team of the season. Icarus, silver. Esteval, rookie. Martinez. Roots, Luis Diaz for Porto. This is our memorabilia. Igor Jesus. Marquinhos on the base. And one thing that's nice about this flagship is these have all been player worn, which is super, super nice. PSG this break, that is Sebastian. Let me check. Too big. Now. Marquinhos on the patch. Born Champ, Rangers, Tavernier. Yeah, all these patches have been player worn. Super nice. Neymar Jr., PSG on the 8-bit. Nike. Nico Williams on the blue Flow Fractor. Not numbered. Declan Rice. George. Lewandowski, Quinda. Latinia. Trophy Chasers. PSG. All right, that was box 2 of 12. Moving on. I think I can move pretty fast individually. Let's just do that. All right, box 3. We'll move a little quicker. Barcola for PSG right off the bat. 1 of 75. First off the line. Chris Wood for Nottingham on the Trophy Chasers. Units. There you go. Rios, Goats, Enrique. Didier Drogba, 8-bit for Chelsea. There we go. Frankfurt Knopf on the 10 of 50. That's Sebastian again. Player worn relic auto. Knopf. Sebastian is lives in Frankfurt area. He'll be happy to see that. Tomorrow when he wakes up and watches the break. Marco. Julian Alvarez in pink. Phil Foden roots. Born champs. Rios. Benfica. Musiala. Frank de Jong. Ajax roots. If you didn't get in on this break and you want in on the next one, case 2 is listed there on the stage. Check through, see if there's any teams that you like. Florian Wirtz, most of them are still left. Norieri, Colwell, Mkhitaryan. Trophy chasers, Connor Gallagher. We say. Green, Sandro Tonali, Newcastle. There you go, Eric. Yeah, it's nothing to write home about. But numbered, especially in a spot like Newcastle, you can't complain. Rigo. Not that Newcastle is bad, but Gabi, Yildiz, Nadu on the yellow, and Taylor, Jolinton. Yeah, Perry, where did Connor just go? Back to the Premier League, right? I just saw that the other day, and I don't remember where it was. Gareth Bale on the 8-bit Tottenham? That might be right. Larry Yamal. Silver Sarko for Leverkusen. Martinez, Williams. Funny. I don't know what you're saying. That Chelsea or Tottenham has a trophy celebration in this set. Settling. Bernardo Silva, roots from Monaco. That's funny. Not chasing trophies anymore. Adeyemi. Jared's not in here. Jared's one of our big Tottenham guys. He would have appreciated that joke. Pedri, silver. $144 boxes. No, I'm not opening 144 boxes. 12 boxes, one case. 12 boxes. 12 boxes per case. Weston McKinney Trophy Chasers. If I was opening 144 boxes tonight, that would be a long night. I can't even imagine how many base cards that would be. Kai Havertz for Arsenal. Ronaldinho, best of the best. Legendary numbers. AC Milan. Sorting just one case of this at a time is going to take forever. Endrick, Future Stars on the silver. He was playing today. I was keeping an eye on their score. 0-0 last time I checked with Lyon. I wasn't sure if he got another goal. He scored on his debut, so hopefully his loan continues to go well. Cole Palmer, Chelsea, 99. It's Mitch in this one as well. Tielemans, Trophy Chasers. Eight-bit, Robert Lewandowski, Bayern Munich. That's very Lee. Harry Kane, silver for Bayern Munich. Sligo Jalap, Bastoni. Moving on, box 4. All right, here we go. Another Yamal. Good to see more Yamal base. Merlin had almost no Yamal base. Definitely seen more Yamal base in these first two. Yeah, there's a couple different case hits, Zach. Home Advantage is one of them. Murals is another. Mind Vision. There's a couple. There's about 3 or 4. And I'm not going to be able to quote them all right off the top of my head. But Robert Lewandowski from Barcelona. They also sketch cards. The Jigsaw puzzle. Jigsaw is like a multiple case. So, yeah. This is always kind of just a, just like in basketball, a preview of Chrome. We'll have very similar design, similar inserts. Some differences, but Gives you a good idea of what it's going to look like. Rigo. I haven't seen anything on Chrome release date, but I would expect probably May, something like that. April, May. Tina. That's just a guess. There's Matsutoyo. Excuse me. Gubarsi. Silver. Another black and white. Kim. Bayern Munich. Greg. And there's a Messy Roots. Messy Roots. Barcelona. Dro. So he's another one of the rookie chases. He's got quite a bit of drama around him right now. Bonnie on the silver. Seems that he's not content at Barcelona. Maybe looks like he's probably going to move this transfer window. Patrick Schick, trophy chasers. But you see that almost in the tabloids, and you never know how much to actually believe. But oh, I just spoiled. That's actually a really good auto. Holy cow. Union 150. The Maldini. Krim Junior, Barcelona. Rookie autograph. That's a really good hit. That's Rizzo. Steven Rizzo. I don't even think he's in here right now. See if I can ping him, get him in, see his cards. I think he's on vacation. Yeah, he's probably the biggest Barcelona rookie chase right now. Nothing crazy, but good nonetheless. Moving on. Probably, honestly, comes close to paying for that Barcelona spot. Kimmich. The blue. Martinelli. Griezmann. Tommy. Antonio Rudiger. On the 8-bit. For Real Madrid. Esteval. Foreign champs Martinez. Trophy chasers. Cardall. Gasco. Cucho. Gravenberch on silver. Frimpong, Di Maria, Roots, Benfica. Nueka on Trophy Chasers. Pedro Mbe. Purple, Strindberg, Pink. The 250. Musiala on the Roots. Burn, Bonnie. Neymar on the 8-bit. Hard. Radu or Ajax. Well, there's so much base. So much base. Holland. Asachueno on the yellow. Real Madrid. There's another Carl rookie. Barcelona, Lewandowski, 8-bit. James. All right. That's box 4. Moving on to 5. All right, moving right along. Almost halfway. Silverwood. Schweinsteiger. Bayern Munich. Old school jersey. Phil Foden, Man City. Silver. Saliba to lap. Stoney. Hadji, Anthony. Purple, Jana for Atletico. The 250. Alice Johnson, Celtic. Musiala. There's always a few that you look at and you scratch your head and you're like you said, interesting choice. Steven Gerrard, Liverpool, 8-bit. Steinberg, Dumandi. especially some of the they're the Gareth Bale Tottenham Ultimate Stage, I think. Santos, Benfica on the silver. Just some of the team choices and players are interesting. True. Foreign champ, TAA. Ranieri, what do you say? Was he? Where'd he end up going? Huh. Is that also in La Liga? I don't follow enough La Liga to know all the every team. João Pedro to 75 for Chelsea. Swiss. Yeah, I definitely would not have known that one. Props to you for knowing that right off the top of your head. James Madison. Yeah, that's fair. I played a lot of FIFA in my day, but there are some clubs that still leave me guessing. Say here, maybe. Eight-bit Lautaro Martinez, International. Oh, there's our auto. Miles Skelly. Liam Delap, Chelsea. To 99. Bitch. A lot of Chelsea hits. Now if he could just score some goals, right? Building up to it. Building up to it. One of my other brothers. Ha. Yeah, I think you have fair dibs on it. You know, though, it's going to be a $9,000 spot. That's all. Blue on the PSG. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, my other brother is a huge Chelsea fan. What's the deal, Dan, with letting Chucky walk? Thierry Henry, Veritas. Give me all your thoughts and opinions. Didn't fit in at the club. Wasn't a good fit. That's what I was reading. Messi on the roots. Cole Palmer. Oh yeah, that was the first. I just flew right by. That was the first Thierry Henry we've seen on the roots. It was Monaco. Those are cool ones. Yeah. He had such a rapid rise and decline. It seemed like 1 minute he was the savior of Mexican soccer and never really got to where they thought he was going to reach. Patrick Schick, Trophy Chasers. But as a diehard American soccer fan, I can't say I'm disappointed. Tommy, purple, Lisa Gimo for Sporting to 250. And that first name's hard to read. Eduardo. One of the few rookies Sporting has in this set. Maldini on the best of the best numbers. Really? Esteval. Was he a designated player or just an international spot? Jamal, Young. But honestly, the way MLS is now, some of the rules they've made that designated player spots really don't even matter. Tony Rudiger. Schlotterbeck. I haven't seen any rumors on any in transfers this winter. Cole Palmer on silver. Roots, Luis Diaz, Porto. Gravenberch. Tavernier on the Born Champ. Oh, that's right. Yeah. That kind of died down pretty fast. There were a lot of rumors, and I haven't heard much about that for a while. Omega. Strasbourg. All right. Silver. Last one of box 5. Vitinha, Trophy Chasers. João Pedro. 5. Moving on, 6. Grab divider. Yeah, that would make sense for the market. Sell the most amount of tickets. I would like to go to a World Cup game this summer. Unfortunately, I'm not rich. That's pretty cool, Perry. Some perks of the job. I was looking at actually going to that Netherlands Tunisia game in KC as well. A friend of mine and I were looking at tickets, but man, they're expensive even for games that aren't super high demand. Torres. Lars Dortmund, 8-bit. Honestly, the closest drive from Fort Wayne is Toronto, but you got that extra hassle. Eucharist, 250, or Arsenal. Going out of the country, passport. I have a passport, I think. It's probably expired. Yeah, that's not a bad one to go to. Netherlands will be a fun watch for sure. Vinny Jr. I was really hoping to get to a USA game, but I don't think that's going to happen. Yellow, Bernardo Silva, Man City. Well, congrats on going. That's awesome. Yeah. And it's all on the West Coast. And so, I mean, by the time you got flights, board, tickets, you're almost 10 grand to go watch a soccer game almost. Terry on the That's the Best. That's for three of everything. The Earth. Really hurt that Chicago didn't get a game. If Chicago had a game, it definitely would have pushed. Trophy Chasers, Mora. And then another Trophy Chasers, Reagan Heskey to 50. Another hit from Manchester City. Nate. That's a cool looking card too. Reagan Heskey. Man City rookie. Strong looking card. We'll see if he lives up to his heritage. Eight-bit Osala. There he is right there. Martinez, Aston Villa. Foreign champs, Minamino. Blue, Eduardo Camavinga, 150 unit on the Trophy Chasers. Camavinga, 150 for Real Madrid. Echeverry, Leverkusen. Roots, Harry Kane, Tottenham. Malik Tillman. Foreign champs of Hatate. Morgan Rogers, Aston Villa. There's a cheap value spot hitting 150. That was That was today, I think, right? Yeah, Mitch picking up that today. Nice. Moving right along. Blue for inverts. Trophy Chasers, Dan Byrne. Eight-bit, the Vaunted Trio for Arsenal. First one of those we've seen. Oh, wrong cards. Salah, so purple, yellow for Dortmund. $250. Moving right along. It's about halfway. What was that? Roots, Jordan Henderson for Liverpool. Union. Is Saliba, Arsenal. The silver. Last pack of box 6, the halfway point. Foreign champs, Vlahovic, Kimmich. Okay, that was box 6. Halfway there. Picking up the pace a little bit. Technically supposed to be done around 8. We might go a little bit over, but hopefully not too much. Reminder, case number 2 is in the shop right now. If you want to get in, we'll probably rip next week, next Sunday, 6 o'clock. It's the weekly shows unless something crazy happens throughout the week and it switches up some, but yellow, silver. Quinda. Purple, Stewart for AX. There's Ronaldo Roots. First Ronaldo Roots we've seen. Tillman, Alvarez. First batch of top loaders. Foreign champ, Harry Kane. Santos. Would anybody be interested if I offer personal boxes, personal rips? Is that something anybody would be interested in? It's definitely an option with Flagship. Just throwing that out if anybody is that's something that there's enough interest in. Definitely could do that. Virgil van Dijk /75 for Liverpool. Nothing crazy for Tottenham yet. There's been a few inserts. Maybe, yeah, I don't remember seeing very many hits yet for Tottenham. But we're just halfway. Mendes, team of the season, silver. Diaz, trophy chasers. There you go, Liverpool. Cody Gakpo on the patch. Right on the top. Obviously, player worn. That is, again, the nice thing about these flagship patches are player worn. Yeah, Torre. Best of the best. Pink, Lee. Eight-bit, Ronaldinho, Barcelona. First Ronaldinho we've seen the 8-bit variant. Trotter on the trophy chasers. Marmosh, silver, Man City. Another Leonard Carl. Trophy chasers, Omega. Strasbourg. Purple, Kubarsi, 250. Ronaldinho Roots for PSG. Chelsea. So I just follow US players when it comes to international. So I've got interest in lots of teams. I don't have a honestly the only team I'm diehard loyal to is US men's national team, and then I just enjoy soccer, and so I enjoy following those players. Adams, yep. So honestly, like Pulisic, been following AC Milan a lot since he's been there. Tyler Adams is definitely one of my favorites. Phil Foden. Excuse me. Portland Hearts of Pine. Not Portland, Maine, right? The Landon Donovan collab. No, I'm in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Chris Wood. Those jerseys are pretty sick, though. They got. We do. Fort Wayne is actually. We do have a USL team, so I gotta start saying that they are actually my team. So Fort Wayne FC. We're gonna play. They played in USL 2 last several years, bumping up to USL 1, building a new stadium. Yeah, DeMarcus Beasley. That's correct. Didier Drogba. And here's K-Sit, Atletico Madrid, Antonio Griezmann. Atletico was Perry. Yeah, there you go. Getting in first break. Getting the case hit. Oh, that's the wrong sleeve. Congrats. Yeah, keep the luck going. Antonio Griezmann. Yeah, that's a case hit. The home advantage. Drogba. Yeah, that's a nice one. Marco. I'm glad you convinced yourself to jump in. Pays off. Flonky on the silver. So anyway, yeah, Fort Wayne FC. That's my team. USL 1, building a new 9,000 seat stadium. Got season tickets. Yeah, Fort Wayne, like I said, has played in USL 2 the last several years. Did really well in USL 2. 3-time Valley Division champion. Just making the move up to the professional ranks this year. With DeMarcus Beasley, he's one of the majority owners. Met him a couple times. Super nice guy. Erling Haaland. I honestly think that I don't know. Maybe give me your opinion, Perry, on this. I almost think that there's potential for USL 2 to be better soccer than USL 1. And maybe, I don't know. USL 2, you have players who I think are going to play higher than USL 1 potentially. Orange or Atara, Strasbourg, 25. That's the Strasbourg ink spot. It's Arian. Yeah, so I don't know. Like you have there are a lot of guys that play in USL2 that I think are going to play probably championship. Some of them will be drafted, play in the MLS. So I don't know. Yeah, and that's probably fair. The overall depth is not going to be as good. But there's some guys that I know, like Palmer, all plays for IU, right? One of the leading big scorers in the Big Ten. He was playing USL2. And probably won't be playing USL1. And the thing is, like Fort Wayne's, they're in their roster signing phase right now. So every day they're kind of releasing a new player they just signed. And so far they've brought back three of the guys that were playing with them last year, which I think personally, two of the three I'm happy with. One of them I don't necessarily think he's at that level, but I'm not a professional. I mean, it's going to be a lot of your. I mean, it's going to be good soccer, right? Like it's a lot of D1 players who aren't going to get drafted. Foreign players that are trying to break into the professional scene. The problem is just that some of the that looks like a chrome. Oh, that's a 56 or 55 auto, and I think I just saw the badge too. Good luck, everybody. That's 55 chrome auto. Who's it going to be? Byron. Oh, Philip Lahm to 25 on the 1955 auto. That is a great card. One of my favorite German players of all time, too. Let's I hope that Greg's still watching. Yeah, these are super nice. It's a 25 too. That's Greg picking that one up. All right, that's going to take the John McGinn spot. Lars, keep it. I'm a big fan of those 55. Yeah, I was just Omaha's got a good team and a good atmosphere too, in terms of USL1. I'm hopeful Fort Wayne and top of the league in attendance, towards the top of the league in attendance in USL2. Definitely in the top half of average, top third. Job Silver. The stadium is going to be super nice. It's a clone. It's going to be a clone of the Louisville, their stadium. Zanetti. And it's kind of nice that Fort Wayne's getting a stadium before Indy 11 does. DeMarco, 150 to enter. Bastian Schweinsteiger on the roots. It will be nice to add the obviously Indy 11's in the championship, but they will play each other in the USL Cup, the Interleague Cup. Add a little I-69 rivalry. Harvard, are you still in here? Harvard lives down in the Indianapolis area. Do you go to many? I don't know if he goes to many Indy 11 games anymore. Robertson. Oh, double hit box. Matchday to 150 for Liverpool. Run out of room. Selective. Pink. Elliot Anderson, Nottingham Forest. Simmons Zidane on the 8-bit. Griezmann. Junior. Draw. Silver. Yamal, team of the season. Purple. Koto. Tottenham. Harry Kane roots. I'm going to sleeve the numbered non-stand cards here in a bit, just to save on time. Technically, I'm supposed to be done at 8. I'm going to be a little bit late. Four boxes left after this, and then we've got the ultimate stage packs as well. Sternberg, George, Burn, Trio, Arsenal again on the 8-bit. All right, 4 boxes to go. There are 4 boxes left. So this one, and 3 more. Just starting into the 9th box, I think this would be. No problem. Jude. Alonzo Davies, Leonard Carl, rookie. Larson. There's a short print. Ethan Onyari for Arsenal. Image variant. Like I said, most of them are pretty easy to spot. They're not action shots. They're either like warm up, street clothes, stuff like that, and the ones that I've seen so far. Heung-min Son, Leverkusen on the roots. Thuram, silver. Image. Jude Dranville. Lukaku on the Born Champs. Reece James. Pape. Rios, Benfica, Born Champs. Frankie de Jong, Ajax, Roots. Isco, Anthony on silver. Gold, Anthony Gordon, Newcastle to 50. There you go, Eric. Another good hit. Conor Gallagher. Best of the best, Iniesta. Xavi. I said Iniesta. It's embarrassing. It's not Iniesta. It's Xavi. Sorry if I offended any Barcelona fans. Esteval. My camera go crazy. Yamal. Esposito on the silver. Tete, 150 for Frankfurt. Ronaldinho, best of the best numbers. Lap, Chelsea silver. Tielemans, Trophy Chasers. Lewandowski on 8-bit. And honor autograph of Callum McGregor for Celtic. And Steve Rizzo. Celtic autographs always hit. Always a Celtic autograph almost in every case I've opened. Pink, Ollie Watkins, Flow Fractor. Eight-bit, Gareth Bale. Oh, hey, Jake. What are you up to? Working? Havertz. You know what I'm not doing today? Working. You're also right. I'm not watching football right now. I was going to as soon as I get these done. Well, there's a lot of cards. Gonna watch the Indiana game tomorrow. That'll be fun. Bernardo Silva, Roots. No, you just need to get a friend who has ESPN. Julian Alvarez to 99 for Atletico Madrid. Born champs. Do it. Another Atletico hit. Sarko, yellow. Kinney. All right. That was 9. Moving on. We're getting close. You've been here from the start. You guys are all troopers. A lot of cards. And we're moving at like triple time. Yeah. I was hoping you saw it. 25, Philip Lahm on the 1955. Congratulations. Yeah, that's you. That is your card. All right, Carl. That's what I was saying. Lahm is probably one of my favorite soccer players, other than U.S. soccer players of all time. He was the only player that ever made me think that maybe I'd want to play left back sometimes. And I was a very bad left back. Gold, Alistair Johnston, Celtic. Steven Rizzo. 8-bit, Jose Mourinho, Porto. Yeah, that's tried and true Byron players. I mean, you don't get much more of a Byron legend than Lahm. Rafinha. Just a reminder for everybody, if you don't plan on getting into any of the rest of the flagship, the label requests are in the shop. $6 shipping. If you want to get into multiple breaks, it's just one label, so you can save a whole bunch on shipping. But if not, then you just buy one label. Yeah, it's in the shop right now, Greg. Right in the stage. If you gotta come into District to do it. You can't get it from Instagram. But it's it's in the store right now. Break number 2. Lacey. In that case, you wouldn't want to buy a label until after the second one breaks, because then they'll both ship with the same label. I can hold cards indefinitely. If you want to buy into 1,000 breaks, I'd probably ask you to buy a label if it got to that point. I have a lot of room, but not an infinite amount of room. Purple, Leonard Carl. There you go. How about you just get both? Not an auto, but still. That will do too. That will do. Alba. It's not an auto, but so good. It will be next Sunday. Will be the next one. Sundays at 6 p.m. are the current break schedules for me. So, Don McGinn run weeklies on Sundays. Running back another case. So it's up to you. You can just have the stuff shipped right away. Just buy labels. I'll ship it out like within 1 or 2 days. Or like I said, I can hold it as long, and then when you're ready to have the stuff shipped, just buy a label also in the store in Dyke, and then all of it gets shipped out together. So ESAC roots. Anthony Gordon, silver. Garcia. Here's a short print team of the season. This is the team logo variant. Dembele for PSG. Oh, Ben's here. I'm hurrying, I promise. I'm almost done. 2 boxes left. Ronaldo. Yeah, that's fine. No worries. If you just hit the $6 label in the shop, I'll get it out to you tomorrow. Ollie Watkins, Oliver Kahn, 8-bit. Yeah, so that way it's just you can choose how long you want to wait, so you don't have to buy shipping on multiple things if you're buying into multiple breaks. But if you want them right away, that is an option as well. I'm not sleeping, moving fast. Yari. You got Larson. Son, Roots. Nico Williams. Bilbao always hits too on the auto. Perfect. Yep, I got it. So we'll get this out tomorrow. Athletic Club. That's Ben picking up the auto. Yeah, those Nico. We had really good luck with Nico and Merlin, and his Inaki. Inaki? Yes. His brother, right? All right, 2 boxes left. I smell something burning in my house. I think my wife is cooking dinner. If I run out screaming fire, I promise I'll do my best to save the cards. Two left. Bonagurano from Napoli. That was probably a bad attempt at name pronunciation. Saka, 8-bit. Belly. Maga. Hey, there's another Munich 8-bit Oliver Kahn to 50. Man. Another Bayern Munich legend. Probably one of the most chased after inserts of the set so far. Go Heskey. Bayern Munich's hitting. Ronaldinho on the roots. All I can ever remember about Oliver Kahn is he pretty much playing out of his mind against the U.S. in 2002 World Cup. And then absolutely doing horrible in the final. Pedri, born champ. Carl. Yes, I will raid over. We're almost done. I'm over time. I'm sorry. We're close. We got a little bit of a later start than I thought. If you're interested in Bowman Draft Baseball and you want to head over there now, I will not be offended. In fact, I would encourage you to go check out what Brandon has in his shop. Adiemi runs great breaks. If you do more than just soccer, check out the whole of the MBB marketplace. Lots of great people, great breaks. Pretty much every sport you can think of. Marella. Ronaldinho, 8-bit. Caldwell, silver. Mora, trophy. Mo Salah on the 8-bit. And green, Jasko, Man City to 99. Taking down another Man City auto. Blue, Amago, Strasbourg. Minamino, Born Chance. Gerard Roots. Start up. Trophy Chasers for Benfica. Harry Kane, LA. Your mom. Boy, Silver. Ronaldo on the Roots. PSV. Purple, Antonio Griezmann. Another Atletico hit. Very Born Chance. Definitely getting the money's worth for that Madrid spot. Yellow, Lukaku, Napoli. Yeah, it's been rough on UV. I haven't seen anything remarkable. Maybe a couple McKinney Trophy Chasers. All right, last box. Then we've got the Ultimate Stage packs. All right, last box. 12 of 12. Chuko Trophy Chasers. Masatrano. Silver. Green. Tete. 99 for Frankfurt. Sebastian Lewandowski on the 8-bit. Barcelona variant. Jasko Trophy Chasers. Parkinson for Newcastle. Silver. Caritas. I haven't been paying much attention, but I haven't seen much of him. Pirlo, the best of the best. For Juventus. Something for Juventus. TK Dest on this one. Nothing crazy, but it's something. Bonnie on Trophy Chasers. Still some orange to 25. Declan Rice, Arsenal. Sharp looking Team of the Season edition for Declan Rice and Arsenal. Another Holland 8-bit. Hello. Arsenal was Noah had Arsenal this one. Real Madrid. Yellow, Ethan Ranieri. Some big auto potential still in the ultimate stage too. Pedro, Orange Champ. Schweinsteiger Roots. Maria. Bastoni. Silver for Inter. Robertson. Paul Scholes, first Manchester United we've seen today. They have a autograph heavy checklist, super autograph heavy checklist. No base cards for Manchester United. Couple inserts and autographs. Kaku. So Zidane on the 8-bit for Real Madrid. Blue, Elise, 150 for Bayern. 8-bit Neymar Jr. Caritas, rookie ink. On the home stretch, 4 packs left. Trophy Chasers, Shmara. And our hit, 99, Trossard, Arsenal. Last normal pack hit of the case. Musiala. Yes. Maeda in pink. Celtic. And last pack of the box. Unions. Martinez on the Born Champ. All right, so there's the normal packs. Yeah, Celtics always a sneaky good. There's Steve Rizzo is a huge, big Celtic fan, so it's his PC. Always a good value spot, especially for a PC. All right, here we go. Shouldn't have shoved these all under here so much. 12 Ultimate Stage Chrome packs. Autograph, numbered potential in here as well. Here we go. Cole Palmer, Van Dyke, Zidane, Zanetti, and Dembele. That's the Ultimate Stage design for this year. I like it. I think it looks good. McTominay, Dan Burn, Pochettino, Momoa, Liverpool, and Junior rookies. Aqua is $199. Cole Palmer, Phil Vaughn, Mukasa. There's Lautaro Martinez for Inter Milan to $199. And DiMarco, also Inter. Nedved, Van Dyke, Zidane, Zanetti, and Dembele. Nedved, Esteval, Blue to $150, Agamoa, Liverpool, Jude, and Gareth Bale, Tottenham. Yamal, Bergvall, Mbappe, purple Bergvall 75, Tottenham, and Alvarez. Neves, Finale, Vernon Johnson autograph for Tottenham. There you go, bonus. There you go. Bonus Ultimate Stage autograph. And at the very end, you got one. Martinez and Dro. Neves, Finale, Martinez, Dro. Ronaldinho, Grassi, Carl, Ademi, Holland on the base. Nate, did you see your second autograph? I don't know if you saw your second one. You had another to 99 Josco. I don't know if you saw that one. Valverde, Weston McKinney, Davies, Yildiz, Torres. Yeah, Greg, then I don't know if you saw this one either. I don't know if you were in here, but you got the Oliver Kahn to 50 on the 8-bit. That was another Aqua, 199. Boom, Julian Alvarez, Atletico. Yes, they are foil. And those 8-bit have been a really hot insert. Oliver Kahn being a goalkeeper is probably not going to be as big as some of the others, but it's a good one. And last pack, Matsatuno to 150 for Real Madrid. Martinez and Dro. So Ultimate Sage recap. Matsatuno, Alvarez, Bergval, Nugamoa 150, Martinez 199, Nugamoa and Dro bases, and then the Brennan Johnson autograph. Overall, that's pretty good. Can't complain. The numbered wealth definitely was spread out. I mean, it's I don't have time to do a full recap, but I mean, this is the numbered stack. Some good names spread out. I think there's probably going to be only a few spots, if any, that didn't get at least one numbered stuff. And then obviously lots of hits. So thanks, everybody. I appreciate you. Hey, like I said, check out that second break. I'll also be posting a cheap 3-box random as well. I think it's a $12 3-box random. Probably post that tomorrow at some point. Again, if you want your stuff shipped by a label, if you want to wait and get in the next break, you can do that as well. Other than that, we're going to raid over. If you want to check out some baseball, we'll raid over into Zebra Breaks. You guys can check out some of his stuff that he's got going on. Bowman Draft, I think. So until next Sunday, 6 p.m., I'll see you guys. Like I said, check out the breaks. Hope to see you there. See you. All right, raiding in.